A few hours before the grand opening of the Olympic Games, France's high-speed rail network experienced widespread criminal saboteur activities, including arson, causing travel disruptions to Paris from various parts of France and Europe. French officials labeled the attacks as criminal acts and are investigating potential links to the Olympic Games. The incidents are expected to affect around 1 million people, lasting through the weekend and possibly longer. French sources indicated that special counter-terrorism units and the General Directorate of the National Gendarmerie are tasked with the investigation. Sources told Le Parisien newspaper that the targeted sabotage site was not chosen randomly, as its destruction immediately disrupted the entire Eastern high-speed rail network. The Paris prosecutor's office has opened an investigation into damage caused to national interests. Prime Minister Gabriel stated that extensive mobilization is underway to address the current rail crisis. He emphasized that the aim is to provide alternatives and solutions as swiftly as possible and to restore the network. He also affirmed that the coordinated operations were premeditated, although no arrests have been made to date. Joining us from Paris is international consultant on terrorism Ms. Anne Guido Shelley and political writer and researcher Tarek Ajib. Ms. Anne, initial assessments suggest a possibility of domestic involvement in the acts of sabotage. We seem to have technical issues with Ms. Anne. Mr. Tarek, given the turmoil and criminal disruptions we've seen, what impact do you think this will have on the grand opening ceremony slated to occur in just a few hours in the capital? Greetings to you and the viewers. Clearly, if we analyze the timing and effects of the operation, the intent seems to be delivering a message to the French state, creating confusion rather than a complete disruption. While trains were hindered, they were not entirely stopped, especially the internal rail movements essential for the Olympics. The impacted external routes connect to neighboring countries like Germany and Switzerland, but mainly affect long-distance travel within France, not paralyzing Paris's core movements, thus subtly suggesting a symbolic rather than destructive aim. It might be an internally driven effort to embarrass the government or express discontent without causing extensive harm.